Hey guys, and welcome back to another video on FNaF. So today's video is the first of its kind on my channel. I will be doing a FNaF News Roundup, where I compile all of the recent FNaF news I can and throw it into one video for you all to enjoy. Before we get into that, I just wanted to say thank you, and I know how annoying it's getting because I say thank you literally every video, but we hit 10,000 subscribers, and we're actually at 11,000 at the time of recording this video, and that's insane. Thank you so much for all your support. It truly means the world to me. You're literally making my dreams come true. Now, on to the video. I tweeted today on my Cawthon Updates Twitter account that I will not be posting leaks on there because it doesn't feel right to be spoiling the new FNaF game on Twitter, especially to 25,000 people. On Twitter, when you post a picture, people immediately see it with no warning, but on YouTube, I can give you a proper warning and a timestamp you can jump to if you don't want to see the leaks. So I will be talking about FNaF leaks on my YouTube channel from now on and not on Twitter. Now that that's out of the way, let's talk about a new leak. You can jump to this time in the video if you want to skip it. It's not a major leak, but I just wanted to let you know just in case. So as we all know, FNaF Security Breach has had some leaks. Everything from Amazon leaking a calendar with unfinished character designs to Funko leaking a full-on new character model. But today we have a new minor leak coming from Booktopia. This leak is of a new 2021 Security Breach calendar, and as you can see, we have these brand new, more animated versions of these characters that we've never seen before, and I honestly like them a lot. The calendar is actually made by Trends International, a licensed stationery and printing company, but it can only be found on Booktopia, an Australian bookstore website. Let's read the description they have for this product, which is the most interesting part. Life is sure to take you on quite the adventurous ride with this Five Nights at Freddy's wall calendar filled with your favorite characters from the smash hit video game series. Never take your eye off the prize. 16-month wall calendars include each month in 2021 as well as the last 4 months of 2020 and are printed on paper certified by the Forest Stewardship Council. Okay, so the most interesting line in this to me is never take your eye off the prize. I don't know if I'm trying to turn apples into lemonade with this one, but I'm gonna predict the whole gameplay for Security Breach just from this one line. Here we go, bear with me. So Security Breach is going to be us playing as Vanny trying to catch kids, the prizes, while avoiding the night guard. I feel like it'd be so interesting for Scott to flip it on us and have us play the enemy avoiding the security guard. I don't know, just an idea. I don't know if that's my actual theory, but it might be one of the gameplay elements in the game. I think that'd be really cool. I find it so interesting that Trends made it a point to put that line in there. It doesn't have anything to do with the calendar itself. It's purely on its own. Once again, this is just a theory based on a tiny line from the description of a FNaF calendar that can only be found on an Australian bookstore website. So, take that with a grain of salt. On to the next piece of news. So the next thing I want to talk about is the FNaF Anniversary, or as many people would say, the lack of FNaF Anniversary. I don't want to touch on this for long, but I just wanted to put my input into it because there was a lot of outrage on Twitter that Scott didn't release anything big and there was no trailer for the game and there's no hype for this game because there's no trailer or teasers or anything. And I just wanted to say, the FNaF Anniversary is a big deal to us. You know, this game is our lives, and it's been out for 6 years now, which is mind-blowing, and honestly, every single year the FNaF Anniversary, as far as things being released and things coming out by Scott, has gone down. I remember when Scott used to like post the models on Scott Games of him like modeling the new characters, and that's where we got our first glimpse of Scrap Baby, and it teased FNaF 6 and it was a huge deal. And I think every single year since then it's just kind of been going downhill with that kind of stuff, and I don't think it's bad. I just think Scott may be celebrating in different ways and he doesn't want to feel pressured to post something every single year, and I feel like if he continued to post things, the standard for what he posts would just continue to go up, and then he would eventually let us down even more in the future. And as far as no like trailers dropping for Security Breach, or no new teasers, or the teasers only being 2D and there's no 3D or there's no gameplay teasers, I just wanted to read this tweet that I tweeted 4 days ago. I tweeted, remember how huge the hype was when Pizzeria Simulator got released and this image started floating around? The hype was so huge because we had no warning, no teasers, no info going into the game. Just something to think about. And I mentally prepared myself to be attacked for that tweet because I know there's a lot of hardcore people who like totally disagree and think the marketing is terrible, and I made a whole video on that. But I honestly think this game is even more hype because we don't know anything about it. And I was shocked by the comments of that tweet and how nice they were and how much they agreed with me. It was just really nice to see that there's a lot of people who are supporting Scott and understand that, you know, we don't need a new teaser every week like we used to get, you know. It's hype when we don't know anything about the game. Going in with fresh eyes, not knowing what to expect at all, is literally the most hype it could get, you know. And that's just my personal opinion. If you disagree with me, let me know in the comments below. I want to know what you think. And yeah, that's all I'll say about that. So let's move on to the next piece of news. Sanchi versus Funko. So I haven't talked about this a lot because there was a lot of discourse on this subject, but Funko has been under scrutiny by fans because of their constant leaks, poor design, and reuse of models. And people have been actively rallying to get Sanchi their FNaF license back so they can start selling FNaF products again. If you don't remember, Sanchi sold probably the most popular FNaF merch item to be sold, the iconic original FNaF plushies. For a while now, Sanchi hasn't sold anything FNaF related and fans have been upset. But recently, people have been noticing that Sanchi's website has been updating copyright dates and product descriptions. People think this is in light of Funko being cancelled by the FNaF community. There have been talks that Sanchi has gotten their FNaF merchandise license back and will be selling new merch soon. That's extremely exciting because people seem to love their merch and they really trust the company, and it seems like Scott has seen that. There is plenty of FNaF merch coming our way very soon, and I couldn't be more excited. I wanted to make this subject its own video, but I didn't want to just ramble about the same thing over and over again. I thought I'd just put it in this video so I can like put my thoughts together, and yeah. Another company that sells FNaF themed merch is Cloak, Markiplier and Jacksepticeye's clothing company, and they seem to be in some hot water with Scott. So I know you saw the title, and that's probably the reason you clicked on this video. If you don't know, Markiplier and Jacksepticeye founded the clothing brand Cloak, and it has been extremely successful. This year, they announced that they were doing a merch collab with Five Nights at Freddy's, and it was actually pretty awesome. They sell everything from t-shirts to chef aprons to actual cloaks. This sounds like a commercial. I promise it's not a commercial. They had one drop earlier this year, and they recently announced their second drop, which dropped today. Fans swarmed to check it out, and it turns out it's a Golden Freddy themed collection, and that's awesome. But they scrolled down and saw something interesting. A Golden Cassidy kazoo. People immediately went to Reddit to post a screenshot of this product. As we know, Cassidy has been the kind of confirmed, kind of rumored, kind of we know it's the truth but Scott won't admit it, child or one of the children who goes on to possess Golden Freddy. That was the sentence, oh my god. And Scott was quick to respond to this on Reddit. He said, okay, raise your hands if you think I'd let Cloak reveal lore using a kazoo. Never mind, don't answer that. It sounds just dumb enough to work. But seriously, I can't tell you how many designs I've rejected because companies randomly throw around names from the lore. I'm pretty confident that I rejected this as well, or I guess there's a chance it just slipped through the cracks. Either way, get it while you can because I'm pulling it. So, Scott was not happy, but I'm sure he wasn't like actually angry at all. Things slip through the cracks all the time, and it's Markiplier, and we all love Mark. Pretty soon after that, Cloak changed the name of the kazoo, replacing the word Cassidy with the word nothing, and all was well in the world again, I guess. So that's it for this video. Make sure you go check out my other videos like this one where I rank all of the FNaF games, which is terrifying. Make sure to like this video if you enjoyed it and subscribe if you want to see more FNaF content. Once again, thank you so much for 10K. You guys are seriously making my dreams come true. Honestly, I never thought I would have a channel that got this big, and the community for this channel is just amazing. Your support means the world, and thank you so much. So I hope you guys have a great day, and see you in the next one. Bye-bye. Bye. Bye.